Shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. I recently became a brand ambassador for these guys, and let me tell you something. I am glad I did because they are the real deal. SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes all the confusion out of buying tickets. They have a 0 to 10 score on each ticket to let you know if you're getting a good deal or a bad deal. Green means good, red means bad. Your next best night ever is waiting, and SeatGeek has you covered. And that's not all. My listeners can get $20 off their first purchase when they use my code BLUESEATS. That's $20 off your first ticket order with code BLUESEATS. And with these ticket prices that I'm seeing lately, Ranger fans, I would jump on this now. So download the SeatGeek app or go to SeatGeek.com and use my code BLUESEATS for $20 off your first ticket order. SeatGeek, the official ticket app of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. Let there be live. What is going on, Rangers fans? My name is Jimmy Fanizzi, and this is From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast right here on the Hockey Podcast Network. I hope that you are doing well. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram at BlueSeats94 and use the hashtag BlueSeats to interact with us on any and all topics at hand. Also, make sure that you please hit that like button on this video and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you get notified of every single episode. And please help us get to 100 subscribers by the end of 2023. Without any further ado, let's drop the puck. Somebody call a bus. We got a couple of injuries in Rangers Town to discuss. One more significant than the others, but we'll get to that one later. Yes, people, the New York Rangers are dealing with a few injuries to begin the season. As of right now, they currently sit at 9-2-1 overall. First place in the Metropolitan Division. Again, this is subject to change at the time of this episode, obviously, so take everything here with a grain of salt. But anyway, I digress. But yes, the Rangers have been plagued by the injury bug a little bit. Now, granted, injuries do happen. It's a part of sports. But when it's significant players that are really impactful to your lineup, you know you got a problem. First of all, I'll get to the more significant injury in a little bit. But let's start with Filip Chytil. Now, this is a kid that I expected to have a really, really good season like last year. He is out with an upper body injury, retroactive to Friday, November 3rd. He's on IR. He is expected to be out until at least this upcoming Sunday, November 12th, which is good news right there. So not much longer until we see Filip Chytil back. Then you have the two goaltenders, which are a little bit of a concern, but not as much as the guy I'm going to get to in a little bit. A few days ago, we learned that Igor Shesterkin has a lower body injury and is also expected to be out until at least this Sunday, November 12th. And then, coming off a win against the Detroit Red Wings, which, by the way, was not a pretty win by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, you were up 5-0, give up 3 unanswered goals. It wasn't pretty toward the final 20 minutes, but a win is a win. I will take it. But you got to learn how to play a full 60-minute hockey game. But that's another discussion for another day. Shortly after that win, we learned that Jonathan Quick has an upper body injury and is also expected to be out until at least this Sunday, November 12th. So the good news is Quick, Shesty, and Chytil are all expected to come back at the end of this week, which is great news. And by the way, November 12th, for those Ranger fans that need a reminder, I will actually be at that game against the Columbus Blue Jackets. So hopefully, we will see all 3 of those guys back. And hopefully, Shesty will play. But I will understand if he's still not ready. Same with Quick. If we see Louis Domingue, that's fine with me. But regardless, I hope we see at least 2 of the 3 players back from the IR this Sunday. But again, if you're going to that game, Rangers Blue Jackets, Sunday, November 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be there. I will be in section 112, row 14. Make sure you stop me and say hello. I'll be wearing this awesome Rangers shirt. For those on the audio side, you can't see it. But for those listening on the audio side, go to my socials. You will see the shirt that I'm talking about in my most recent Twitter and Instagram post where I posted a reminder about that game. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. So we got Hedl, Shesty, and Quick out. But here's the more significant injury, in my opinion. Adam Fox. Adam Fox was sidelined retroactive to Friday, November 3rd with a lower body injury, and he is expected to be out until at least November 29th. That is the more concerning injury right there, because this guy is one of the key pieces to your defense. I mean, outside of Ryan Lindgren and Keandre Miller, who are 2 of the best out there right now, and Jacob Trouba's been pretty decent there, and Braden Schneider's been okay this year so far. Not really all that special, but he's been okay so far to start the year. But Adam Fox is one of the main keys to your defense. Him and Ryan Lindgren are 2 of the best defensemen in the NHL today. Nobody can question otherwise. The NFL season is still going strong, and DraftKings Sportsbook is hooking new customers up with an offer that's even stronger. Bet $5 on any game this week to score $200 instantly in bonus bets. And DraftKings is not stopping there. All customers can take advantage of a sweetener offer every single game day this November. Me personally, this week, I'm liking the Baltimore Ravens giving -6.5 over the Cleveland Browns. But that's just me. What you want to bet on is up to you. Get in on the game day greatness. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code THPN. New customers can score $200 instantly in bonus bets when they bet $5 on the NFL. That's code THPN, only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boo Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. Licensee partner Golden Nugget Lake Charles in LA. 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/football terms for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gambling resources. Oh, the holiday season. It's a great time of year, but let's face it, it can also be one of the most chaotic times of the year. Think about it, all that shopping and decorating, visiting people you don't like. Okay, look, all jokes aside, it may be too early to start decorating for the holidays, but it's never too early to start your holiday shopping. Why not take care of it now before the crowds and packed calendars make shopping a total nightmare, especially when you can get some of the best deals of the season right now before Black Friday. You can shop for Raycon products right now and save up to 50% off because their early Black Friday sale is going on now. You've heard me talk about Raycons before. I mentioned how I like to use them to make my own summer soundtrack with my everyday earbuds. And trust me, if I were you, I would get my hands on these bad boys. A 32-hour battery life and a perfect in-ear fit so they never ever fall out of your ears, even when you're getting a good workout in. These earbuds are worth it. To get everyone in the holiday shopping spirit a bit early, Raycon is currently offering 20% off everything on their site, with select products up to 50% off. So beat the crowds and save now. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on Raycon's early Black Friday sale. Hurry now to buyraycon.com/THPN to get 20 to 50% off site-wide. That's buyraycon.com/THPN to score up to 50% off Raycon products. That's buyraycon.com/THPN. Raycon, power up your everyday. But the reason why I think the Adam Fox injury is more significant than the other three is because in 10 games played so far this year, he's got 3 goals, 8 assists for 11 points and a plus-minus rating of +1. This guy is second in points, only behind Artemi Panarin, who is just on an absolute tear to start the year, has points in every single game so far this season. Again, at the time of this episode, obviously is subject to change. Please take everything with a grain of salt. But regardless, this guy has the second most points on the team, and losing him is a gut punch. Adam Fox is a Norris Trophy winning defenseman. He's one of the best players in the league, and he still has a long, long career ahead of him. This guy is a shot blocking machine. He's an assist machine. He may not be a goal scorer, but he does score goals. He is not known as a pure goal scorer. He's a defenseman, obviously, but he can score. He can block shots. And him paired with Ryan Lindgren as the top defensive pair is just something to behold in the NHL. For those that do not know how that injury occurred, there was a game against the Carolina Hurricanes in which he had a knee-to-knee hit with Sebastian Aho. And by the way, Canes fans, you can come at me all you want. That should have been a penalty on Sebastian Aho. And I actually got into an argument with a couple of friends from the Surge Cast. Go subscribe to them, by the way. They're fantastic over there. Kat and Zach were the two that I was talking to. Yes, I'm calling them out because I'm like that sometimes. I was having an argument with them that should have been a penalty. And Kat was saying, no, you're looking at it the wrong way. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Look, I'm sure he didn't intend to hit him like that, but it was still a dirty hit. It came off that way, and it should have been a kneeing penalty on Sebastian Aho. But no, it was not called, and now Adam Fox is out until the end of the month. So thanks a lot, Sebastian Aho. Okay, I'm only kidding on that part, but even still, I like Sebastian Aho a lot, but that hit right there was dirty. I'm sorry to the guys of the Surge Cast, but it was a dirty hit. But anyway, Peter Laviolette did give an update on Fox in a recent press conference about how long he could be out, and told Vince Mercogliano of USA Today, quote, I don't think multiple months is what we're talking about. I don't like talking about it too far out. Now, when asked if Fox's season was in jeopardy, Laviolette did give a firm no, which is very promising to hear, because the last thing you want is for anybody, especially a guy like Adam Fox, to be out long term. Now, again, granted, injuries do happen. It's a part of the sport. But if you lose one of your top guys, normally it has a significant impact on your team. Now, has the Rangers defense still been good? Surprisingly, yes. The defense has stepped up and has actually been carrying this team. Want proof of that? I've got some numbers to back that up. The defense is one of the best in the NHL, allowing only 2.09 goals per game. Eric Gustafsson and Keandre Miller have led the top two pairings with 2.3 defensive point shares and 29 blocked shots, while Jacob Trouba and Ryan Lindgren have combined for 1.3 defensive point shares to give the Rangers two great defensive pairings. Oh, and by the way, not to mention that Keandre Miller and Eric Gustafsson have added 4 goals and 9 assists from the point to open up the offense. So the defense is helping out on offense, which is why this defense is shockingly considered one of the best in the NHL so far this season. And that is something I thought I would never say in my lifetime as a Ranger fan, because one of my arguments for almost a decade has been get better on defense. You don't play good enough around your goalie. You're not blocking shots. You're not clogging up the neutral zone enough. Well, all of a sudden, they're doing that this year. It's like all of a sudden, Peter Laviolette flipped the switch, and now all of a sudden they're playing good defense again, which I'm ecstatic to see. Will this keep up? I really hope this keeps up throughout the year. I really, really hope so. I really want to see this defense thrive. I still want it to continue to be one of the best in the league. But Adam Fox being out hurts a little bit. But the guys are stepping up, and they're proving that they still can be a legitimate defense even without their Norris Trophy winning player. So, bottom line is this. Adam Fox being out hurts. So does Heedle. So does Shesty. So does Quick. But the more significant one, in my opinion, was Adam Fox. That's why that was a hefty discussion. I hope he gets better quick. And like I said, the reports are saying that he could be out as early as November 29th. So he should be back by the end of November. But we shall see. I do hope all four of these players get healthy quick. And like I said, come this Sunday, when I'm at the game against the Blue Jackets, I hope to see at least two of the three guys, meaning either Heedle, Shesty, or Quick, Shesty, whoever. Two of the three, I hope to see them play. But as it pertains to Adam Fox, this one is going to hurt a little bit. But if the defense can keep playing like this, who knows what the hell can happen. All right, Ranger fans, I know this was a bit of a shorter episode than usual, and I do apologize about that, but I am on a bit of a time crunch here as my work schedule has been very, very crazy lately, so I'm trying my best to balance everything out for you guys because I know you guys want Rangers content this season, and I am here to provide that for you, and I would rather provide you an episode than no episode at all this week. So, again, I'm sorry it's a bit shorter than usual, but I do hope you enjoyed it anyway. And if you did, make sure that you hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you stay notified of every single video. And if you're listening on the audio side, make sure that you subscribe on all audio platforms and rate us 5 stars. It would mean the world to us. And that's my dog walking in. If you're watching on YouTube, she just opened the door by herself. But anyway, I digress. She does that all the time. It's okay. But anyway. But yes, make sure you follow us on social media as well, Twitter and Instagram at BlueSeats94, and use the hashtag BlueSeats to interact with us. What do you think of the Adam Fox injury? Do you think it's as significant as I'm making it out to be, or do you think it's no big deal? And let me know your thoughts on the injuries to Heedle, Shesty, and Quick as well. And again, just one more reminder. This Sunday, November 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Rangers versus Blue Jackets at Madison Square Garden. I will be there. If you are going to that game, section 112, row 14, please feel free to stop me and say hello. We'll take a picture together and hopefully watch a Rangers win. If you want to go to the game but do not have tickets yet, go to SeatGeek, download the SeatGeek app, or go to SeatGeek.com and use my code BLUESEATS for $20 off your ticket purchase. I hope to see you at the Garden this Sunday, November 12th. But in the meantime, let me know your thoughts on the Adam Fox injury as well as to Shesty, Quick, and to Heedle. Follow us on social media. Subscribe everywhere. I'm Jimmy Fanizzi. This is From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. Go Blue Shirts, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.